Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Venus Baby Tarot, and I am here to give you a message from Spirit today. I am once again stuffed up because it got like really cold here, but anyway, if you're looking for a personal session, you can book on my scheduler in the description box below. And if you like my content, I really hope that you will like and subscribe. It helps me grow my channel. So okay, Taurus, well, we already have one card out. We have the Nine of Wands. Let's see what else. We're going to do this a little bit differently than I normally do it today. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, we lost it. Queen of Cups. Ten of Cups. The Death card. And the Empress. Lovely. With the Justice card on the bottom of the deck. And then we're going to get one of these and I'm going to straighten the cards. And we have Logger. I guess that's how you say it. Okay, let's go ahead and straighten these up. I hope you're all doing well and you're all staying warm. If it got really cold where you're at like it did here. Yeah, that was fun. That was totally fun. I was out walking my dogs and I was like, yeah, I literally just, my nose just will not stop. So yeah. Fun times. Okay, they're all straightened and now we can get into the message. Okay, so I'm definitely getting here that there's something like there's a message in terms of, because of this energy, which can be about like, you know, going like, it's kind of like reconnecting with water, going back into the womb, being reborn, transformed, things like that. And so there could be an energy here of needing to connect with your inner feminine. It could be just a matter of connecting with your emotions, connecting with a sense of security that you felt like when you were in the womb, right? Which is really interesting because I'm looking over here and I'm thinking of like the maiden, the mother, and the crone too as well. So that could be significant to somebody. But like, okay, so the Nine of Wands can be about like our past wounding. It can be about the things that we've overcome or that we are overcoming. There's a sense of resiliency with that card. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the queen of security, right? It's Pentacles. Pentacles represent security. And so I feel like there is a need for you to do like a cleansing your energy of, you know, that feeling of insecurity and really reconnecting. Like, I know, I remember once I did this ceremony. I can't remember what it was called. It was like, I think it was like the Wild Woman Sisterhood or something like that. And they did like a rebirth ceremony. And I don't like, if you're not with like a group of people, I'm sure you could find one online where you like do a ceremony where you're like doing like a guided meditation that's like walking you through, you know, that feeling and safety of security being in your mother's womb and then being reborn. And so that could be something that you're needing to do. This is just a message from Spirit today. I keep looking over at my Buddha right here and I'm thinking like meditation, like that is something that seems to be really important in terms of doing a meditation in your life. Because this is going to offer you more insight in your life in terms of your healing and your growth, you know? I feel like because this is your recent past, like you could have been feeling a lack of security in your life, whether it be in finances or whether it be with yourself or just where you're at in life or in relationships, whatever. Like there was a lack of security and I felt like there was, you know, your wounds were triggered, right? And I feel like Spirit is sort of guiding you to really connect with the water energy, you know, like this is the message that's coming down from the sky to tell you to connect. Here's the Queen of Cups with the water energy, you know, that sense of being reborn. And I feel like what's going to happen for you is that through this process, you know, of this rebirth that you're experiencing, like this metaphorical rebirth that you're experiencing, that's when you have more insight that comes to you in terms of your future and your dreams and how to achieve those dreams and how to really devise the plans and make things happen, right? And I think that it's going to take you out of this energy right here, because this is your opportunity. We have the Four of Cups and the Death card. And your opportunity is to come out of the Four of Cups, to put that to an end. You know, out of a feeling of being rejected, not being seen, not being wanted, not being enough. You know, like really taking the focus off of what was lost in the Three Cups in the past and what did not work out, and really see the opportunities available to you. And I see here, it's like you have the Three of Swords that goes into the Empress here, and you see how that's like a huge jump. Like this Three of Swords is moving into a more abundant energy. I feel like there's something that has occurred to you occurred in your life in the recent past that really made you feel rejected, like something was not working out. It really challenged your sense of security and your stability. This could be in terms of your finances. Like I'm getting like, you know, like a bonus that you thought you were getting ended up being a lot less than you were expecting, or, you know, your like if you were retired, like your pension did not pay out in time, or you found out that your W-2s are going to be late, like something did not work out. Like if we're talking about finances, additionally, it could just be a sense of security that you feel in yourself. Like you've been noticing that your insecurities are really starting to rise a lot more than they have been in the past, you know, and it's been a real challenge for you to get through those. You know, I feel like for some of you, you just aren't feeling your personal best right now, and that's why I feel that you're needing to go back to a time, like even if you don't do like you know, one of those meditations where you like they walk you through the feeling of being, you know, in the womb and being reborn. If you just did, you know, just like sat and reflected on a time in your life where you felt the most secure and really connected with that energy. For some of you, like you're needing to actually get in water. So like I'm getting like a spiritual bath, or, you know, my mentor, he taught me, to get in the shower and, you know, ask the water to wash away any blockages that I'm carrying. And then whenever I open up the shower curtain, you know, I'm walking out into a new version of my reality, or into a new timeline, or a new version of me. So that could definitely be something that would sit well with you. But I kind of get this sense, because you have this Justice card on the bottom of the deck, like there is a karmic balance that is coming into play here. And I totally see that. Like I totally see how, like, you know, how this Three of Swords is moving into the Empress, right? You know, I totally see that there's a karmic balance here that's coming into play. But let's see a little bit more. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Look at that. You have the Sun card. That's so lovely. The Five of Cups in reverse. Lovely. That's actually kind of beautiful. The Devil. The Page of Pentacles. And look at that. Do you see this is in your opportunity? Putting the Death goes to the Four of Cups. And then here's your opportunity. A new seed is being planted. The Ten of Wands. I don't know which one of these should have been the bottom of the deck, so we're going to take them both. You have the Chariot, and you have the Seven of Cups. So what I'm kind of seeing here for you, Taurus, is that I feel like there's also even like a cord cutting. Like I'm getting like a cord cutting here too with this Ace of Swords. And y'all remember, I do these things. I'm a Reiki master, and I also do cord cuttings. And stuff like that. I do a lot of things. All that's in my scheduler. But okay. I'm getting the sense that like something is happening, like something is really being enlightened here for you or illuminated here for you. And that's why you have the sort of truth. Like there's some sort of truth that's coming here. And I feel like this is giving you a lot of insight into what needs to be done in your life. Like what cords you need to cut, what you need to release yourself from. It could even be the blockages that you have to your financial security. Okay. And I feel like this is going to release you from this feeling of sadness, feeling of loss, feeling of regret, feeling of worry, not knowing if you're on the right path and things like that. Like it's really going to help you progress and move along. Okay. And the Queen of Swords, she holds the Ace of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords is ready to cut out the devil energy. The Queen of Swords is ready to close up that chapter where the devil is creating blockages to your dreams and to your happiness. Okay. And I feel like through this process, like it does like to be very much like connecting with your feminine energy. And like I said, just connecting with this rebirth type of energy, because here we have the Death card as well, right? And that's in your opportunity. And it's like whenever you go through that, like you're connecting with this. Some of you, like I said, you're actually getting in water. Suddenly your mind opens up. You start to see things more clearly than you have before. Like things are not really muddled. See, the thing about the Five of Cups is that, your mind can be really muddled. Like your perspective can be muddled, And so with the Queen of Swords here, it's very clear. There's a lot of clarity that happens. And I feel like the clarity of what is blocking you becomes very obvious to you, and it opens up this pathway for you to really release yourself from that and be really open energetically. 10 of Cups is right in the center of your entire reading. Really be open energetically to your dream. Whatever this is for you, in whatever capacity this is for you. And because we're talking very largely about security, this could be financial security, this could be security with yourself, security with, how you look, your appearance, in your home life, in your relationships, all different types of security. But we're definitely looking at the dream of security for you here. And what is hindering that, okay? But I do kind of get like there's a lot of like self-work energy right here. And like, I know we've all been on our healing journeys and so on and so forth, but like we always have work to do. Like it never actually, like, I don't know, it just keeps coming up as we move along through life. And that doesn't mean we have to always look for it, but if it surfaces, don't repress it and be like, oh, well, I've already worked on that. Sometimes there's some residual energy that still needs to be worked through, that it just happens to karmically be the right time for. You know what I mean? It's like, and so that's kind of what I'm seeing here, is that, this just happens to be the right time, the right set of circumstances for this to be obvious to you, so that you can work through that. Okay, so we move over here and we have this new opportunity in your life, planting new seeds, new developments, new offerings even that occur after you go through this rebirth process, like I feel like you're really overcoming this feeling of feeling rejected, not enough, focusing too much on what was lost, what did not work out, what hasn't gone your way, and really bringing the attention back to the opportunities in life, the rebirth, okay? Not the death, the rebirth. Like it's really shifting your focus, okay? And I feel like it's going to take you out of a period of feeling a lot of loss and just a lot of burdens in your life right here. It's putting an end. The 10 puts an end to the burdens. It's like the work is done and it's time to leave it behind and really be in this Empress energy, opening to abundance in your life, right? Like really being open to receiving it, okay? And then you have more opportunities that open up for you with the 7 of Cups here and the Chariot. And the Chariot is things moving quickly. This is also about, like I often see the Chariot card as a card of self-value, self-determination even, it's also like being very, very guided by spirit, not really understanding like all the intricacies of it, but just knowing that this is the way that I'm supposed to go, and just feeling really guided in that direction and having the courage to do it. And then it's also about success, okay? Like things really working out for you. So I feel like things are really progressing in a way that is substantial for you in terms of a sense of security in your life. It just looks to me like spirit is kind of wanting you to work together with them. You know what I mean? Like, really co-creating this process. And because your first card out here is a card of wounds. And I feel like, it is a card of resiliency. And I do see that. I see how resiliency really plays out in this reading. But I also see how there are things that are being illuminated for you that are needing to be addressed. And that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I just talked on the phone with my mentor the other day, and there was another layer of stuff that I had to work through. And I think that just tends to happen, and you don't beat yourself down about it. You don't, throw a fit and get all fussy and, like, why do I have to do this again? It's just, you sort of embrace the process because everything happens in its divine timing. And it just so happens that right now, this is the perfect time. It's the right set of circumstances to put you in the position to where you can do this, where you can overcome this, where you can address this, you know what I mean? Where you can finally put something to rest and embrace the new opportunities, really plant these seeds towards a more abundant, a more secure way of life for yourself. So that is what I have for you, Taurus, and I hope that this message helped you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.